Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are not messing around today. Today is going to be an actual 100% legit chill PC building live stream. That's the goal. Where's the intro? Yo, I'm a little we gotta relax tonight. All right. Why would we put a Thirsty Thursday intro on a Tuesday stream? Why would you even ask? I don't know. We're gonna relax. Intel shirt, dude. I might be on Team Intel. Somehow Intel is the only company like actually kind of flying under the radar right now. Intel might be. They might have a strong 2026, man. They might be on the verge of a comeback, but we're not gonna call that too early. Absolutely, who knows what's gonna happen. The intro goes hard. I don't know if it's relaxed and chill enough. Yeah, and it's also I know this is a tough concept, guys, but it's the Thirsty Thursday it's not a stream intro. It's the Thirsty Thursday intro. It's Tuesday. It's Chill Tuesday. We need a name. What's a synonym for chill that starts with a T? Taco Tuesday? That might be it. What are the parts? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what we're building today. All the parts are sitting right here. I can catch a couple little glimpses of what we got going on here, but I legitimately have no idea. I did not plan this build. Toasty Tuesday? That's not chill. Turf Tuesday? Nope. Tumbling Tuesday? No. Tranquil Tuesday, first time chatter. That's not a bad first time chat. That might work. Tranquil, it doesn't roll off the tongue. It's accurate. Tranquil Tuesday? Timid Tuesday? Nah, not a fan of that one. Tone down Tuesday. No, that's too literal. It needs to be somehow catchy. Tone down Tuesday. Like, why would you even tune in for a tone down Tuesday, man? Timothy Tuesday? Terrific Tuesday. Intel Tuesday. Dude, that might be it, man. Teleprompter Tuesday. What? What? Okay. Maybe we need to move on from that one. All right, thank you for the help. Wootfest with the 17-month resub. Dr. Zoomer with the 47-month says, is it really only 47 months? Yeah, I actually feel like that should be hot. Like, yeah, I feel like you were like at the 60-month, the 5-year. Were you not? Telemarketing Tuesday? Guys, we gotta move on from this one. We're not quite hitting the spot. I don't think we're on the typical Tuesday. That unironically might be the best one. Wide Glide with the Twitch Prime sub. Nickelback Gaming with the 5 months says, heck yeah, 5 months, let's go. Forrest with the 2-month. Pixel with the 5 month says, oh, a hype train. We got a hype train going? Level 6. Oh my goodness. Wow, you guys aren't playing around on this typical Tuesday. I like it. That's not too bad. X Big D. X Big D. What happened? Never mind. Thank you for that Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it. Colossus with the 9-month. King Max also with the 9-month. Says 9 months already. Well, I agree. Couldn't say it, but said it better myself. Air Gaming with the 11-month says, I love ZTT so much. Appreciate that. The Tuesday? Dude, that actually kind of hits. It's so bad, it's good. Oh my god. Okay, that was my new favorite. The Tuesday. Oh man. Uncool Dre with the tier 1 sub. I like Kiwis 69 with a 7-month resub. Yes, that is correct. I've read that name 7 months now. Hi, Zach. I really love the work You were the person that got me into PC building. I'm going to build an RTX PC for myself to replace the laptop on Black Friday. I've already seen 50 series below MSRP. I am very happy for you. I am very glad that GPUs are actually starting to get under MSRP. I actually saw some 970s today right at $550. It's getting crazy out here. All that money that we're saving, just put it towards the RAM budget, unfortunately. We're not actually on top. We're legitimately not saving any money. I think it's worse now than the last 6 months or so. But at least we're not overpaying for GPUs. That is an optimistic way to think about it here on this fine The Tuesday. Shadow Huge with the 15-month resub. 911 Techie with Twitch Prime. Trail Tech with the 300 bit. He says another ZTT stream to make second shift a little better. Hopefully I can help, man. Thank you for the biddies. Take It Tuesday? Nope. Not even a little bit. Rhino Master with the 5-month. Yolks with the 9-month says, I might need a racing sim for how fast I clicked on this stream. Nice, man. I appreciate your fast clicks. We're building a fast sim racing PC. I'm not saying I'm going to drive fast on it, but Technical Tuesday? That's not terrible. Ash Rake with the 9 months says it's already time to resub. Praying for the next giveaway. Please, guys, please don't sub for the giveaway. The giveaway does indeed earn you more points, but it's not a wise investment. Let's be honest. Gino with the 5 months says, yep, 5 months already. Jimmy with the 13 months says, I'm glad to be part of the group and love your builds. Thank you, man. Clutcher with the 3 months says, quarter of a year already? Are you going to get the Wooting 60 HEV2? Wooting, so I just talked to Wooting over the weekend. They told me about it. I'm on the list. I am on the list whenever the Wooting 60 HEV2s start shipping. Your boy is going to get one. I'm excited. I'll definitely be making some videos about that. Minecraft with the Twitch Prime sub. Ninja with the Twitch Prime sub. Beaumont with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, guys. Link with the 4 month says, take it easy Tuesday. Holographic Meat Load 60. That's not an actual name, is it? Holographic Meat Load 69. Like, how are you not banned yet? But that's got ban written all over it. There's no way you last more than a month. Z Celery with the 8 months. Ogle94 with the Twitch Prime. Cat with the 4 months says, thank you, Zach. I have learned so much from watching your videos. I'm glad I could help. Thank you for watching them. Destiny with the 8 months says, built my second PC this year for my girlfriend. 9600X, 5070 build with some parts that would make a budget baller like yourself cry. Only 998 PC builds behind you? What? All right. I'm glad to hear it. I don't know if I've built 1,000 PCs. I would guess I have, but I actually have no idea. Sir Crazy Fish with the 6 month. Thank you. If you guys are new around here, we're always running a Game PC giveaway. This current giveaway, which is our 15th streaming PC giveaway so far, is going to be raffled off on December 4th. So from now until then, as long as you're watching on Twitch, type in ! giveaway, click the link, make sure you're logged in so it tracks your points. The longer you watch the streams, the more points you get, and then you can convert those points into tickets. On December 4th, which is a Thirsty Thursday live stream, we will first raffle off this beautiful Haven BF360 build, and then I'll immediately start building the next giveaway PC. So make sure you follow the stream and whatnot. That way you can earn as many points as possible. And if none of that made sense, you can just type in ! giveaway help. Why is he not reading YouTube chat? I honestly haven't been reading many chats. That was mostly sub messages. But now I think I am caught up. Yes, I am caught up. So we can talk normal chat now. How much is the international shipping fee? That boggles my mind that people ask me that. No offense to you, but like, you guys don't. Okay, let's just clear the air real quick on the Tuesday. you guys don't think that I could possibly give you an answer when you send a message that says how much is international shipping? We got to process through a couple steps in order to get to that answer. Like, we do realize that, right? Like, there's not like a flat international rate around the world. Like, are we tracking that? It depends on the size of the box, the weight, what country you live in that I don't know. If your country has import fees, tariffs, duties, shipping dude, like, you don't think that I can just like come up with that number, do you? Bro crashing out. Dude, it's the Tuesday. Everyone needs to chill on the Tuesday. Kai with the Twitch Prime sub. Wolf also with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Tech Tuesday? That's kind of weak, man. I'm going to level with you. I'm only responding because you kept typing in that message, but that is kind of weak. I appreciate the help, but Tech Tuesday? Come on, man. I need some more creativity than Tech Tuesday. Really like the Helldivers build? Thank you, man. I like it too. It's a shame I haven't played Helldivers since I built it, though. Oh, man, dude. My gaming phases, they used to be like a month at a time. Like, for 1 month I play this game, 1 month I play that game. Like, right now they're like, it's about 24-hour period. I absolutely love Helldivers some days. Other days I don't want anything to do with it, man. It's not spreading democracy. Yeah, I've been definitely slacking a little bit. I can feel the communism sneaking through. We got to be careful because I've definitely been slacking. My bad. Chill Tuesday. Yeah. That's the goal. I see a super chat over here, but I didn't hear Max Verstappen, and I don't have the alert from Sojai. I don't know what happened, Sojai, but Sojai with the $10 dono says, or YouTube super chat. So I bought a drive docking station today to check the health of an HDD, but for some reason the drive isn't being detected on Crystal Disk Info. I installed a working SSD into it, and it also isn't seen. Yikes. I would say your drive docking station, there's something wrong with that. Not the drives. Maybe both. But more than likely, 2 drives aren't. I don't believe in coincidences at all. So yeah, good luck trying to fix that, man. Thank you for the $10. Is the beer ice cold already? We're going with another classic, man. We got some cherry, Coca-Cola, 0 sugar. Numpty, thank you very much for buying this Coca-Cola cherry 0 with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Appreciate that. Thank you, man. Sojai should get his own alert. What sound are we thinking? What sound would Sojai get? The only thing I know about Sojai is he's busy. He's like a tinkerer. He's always trying to fix things, breaking things, and then building more projects because like he's literally never relaxing. I don't know what song or sound would work good for that. TX Twister with the Twitch Prime sub. Frigid Foxy with the 300 biddies says Tech Turf Tuesday. I appreciate the 300 biddies, but I'm still going to level with you, man. I think that's kind of weak. Sorry. But thank you for the 300 biddies and the support. I appreciate it. Tinkerbell Tuesday? He needs a chill song. Sojai? No, Sojai is not chill at all, man. Sojai is very far from chill. Sojai needs to chill, if anything. I don't hear the Max Verstappen. I got it. It's up. Sorry. I don't know how that keeps sneaking down there. Today is Tuesday? Okay, anyway. All right, so what we're building today, ladies and gentlemen, is a PC that I'm not prepared for at all. I came up with a grand scheme of interior decorating over the weekend. And I have made some changes to the basement over yonder. I can show you guys in just a second. Which now allows for me to have a dedicated sim racing spot. I have lived in this house for 5 years. All I've ever wanted in this house is I've wanted a lot of things, but one of the things I've wanted for 5 years is a dedicated sim racing spot. And I now finally have it. Previously, the sim racing spot was like literally right where my hands are. It was right below the camera, so you couldn't see it. But it was like facing this way. I'd have to bring a monitor, or I have to lug the whole sim racing thing over to behind the desk. It was a whole... Dude, that's a 50... Dude, why is Super Chat not working? That's a $50 YouTube Super Chat from Slim. Here, hold on, Slim. I can give you this. Sorry, Slim, that's not gonna get the job done. Here. We got a $50 YouTube Super Chat from Slim. That's the best I can do, man. Sorry, I don't keep sound effects readily available. I don't know why the Max Verstappen's not working. Oh my God. Slim says, beautiful Steelers build, love the channel, and looking into helping vets. Thank you, Slim. I'm glad you like my Steelers gaming. Yep. I'm glad you love my Steelers gaming PC, Slim. I appreciate that. I don't know if you're a fellow vet, but thank you very much for the $50 dono. I was thinking the same thing about my Steelers build. Thank you, man. Sojai with the $5 super chat says, give me some skibbity for... I'm definitely not reading the rest of that, man. Sorry, Sojai. That's not how we roll around here. The commenter guy with the 32-month resub says, what's the consensus of 32 gigs of DDR5 6000 price, smash, or pass? Is 150 to 180 mid or miss? With questions like that, I don't think you guys are comprehending what's going on, man. Like, you can't smash or pass that. That is a hard requirement now. 150 for 32 gigs of 6000 megahertz DDR5, like, that's actually a good price. The real price is like 160 to 180 right now, depending on the type, aesthetics, CL rating, etc. Time of day. Yeah, like, this isn't like a, oh yeah, should I do this or should I, like, if you want a gaming PC, that's the DDR5 prices you got to pay now, man. Like, it's getting rough out here. The easiest thing to do, if you guys are just like kind of hanging out, like wondering like, what do I do? Is this gonna blow over or whatnot? If you guys are trying to follow a build guide, any build guide video that has been uploaded in the last like 6 months, mine or anybody else's, just add $100 to it, and then you can copy the exact same build. It just is what it is, man. The RAM prices have literally doubled. You can try to not spend extra money and save that $100 in multiple places throughout the build, but at that point, you're not following a build guide. You got to come up with your own stuff. So if you rather find a build guide, if you have $1,000 to spend, find a $900 build guide. If you have $1,500, find a $1,400 build guide. That's the easiest way to do it. It is a direct about $100 more expensive than it was just 1 month ago. So that's just what we got to do. Tech Truth Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, that's Tech Truth numero uno on the day today. That's unfortunately what we got to do. Bloody Mechanic with the $10 YouTube super chat says, you made a video of a computer switch, and I actually made one just like that about a year ago. I made a Reddit post in the PC Master Race. Please make a video on it. Thanks for the heads up, man. You're gonna have to wait for that previous video to go through the algorithm a little bit, but maybe. Thank you for the heads up. Have you hired a technician yet? No, but I'm glad you reminded me. We are hiring for the... Oh, there is 800,000 people on the stream right now, so maybe 1 or 2 of you live in Pittsburgh. We are hiring a seasonal PC builder here in Pittsburgh. You can just go to zaxtechdrift.com/careers if you're interested. I know most of you don't live in Pittsburgh, but just in case if you are or know somebody who is, we're looking to hire a PC builder. Like, dude, I'll do the interview tomorrow. We need somebody bad. Sojai with another $10 super chat says, last one, but if I wanted a dono sound, then it would be the Escape from Tarkov OST Denial timestamp 135 to 145. Got it. I'll write I'll write that one down, man. All right, I got it. Thank you. I applied for the fun of it, says Nom Nom. Nom Nom, you don't live in Pittsburgh. Please don't apply if you don't live in Pittsburgh, man. ART with Twitch Prime sub. Shay with the 3-month. Blaine with the 15-month. Akil with the 3-month. The comment. Oh, I already got that one. Build it already? Okay. All right. Yeah, here's what we're going to do. So anyway, the story was I reconfigured the basement so I now have a dedicated spot for a sim racing rig. I understand that I could play sim racing, hooking it up to my computer, but honestly, the hassle of like lugging that whole thing over was enough of resistance that I barely was sim racing. I know it sounds very bougie, but that's just how life is, man. Like when you come home after dad life and running a business, going to the gym, you're tired, man. Like, I don't want to set up the sim racing rig just to play it for a few minutes. But with a dedicated sim racing rig, it's just ready to go at all times. I can literally just sit down, click a button, and boom, we're racing. That's what I've wanted for a really long time. Today, we're going to make it happen. But the problem is I did not configure the basement until Sunday. So I didn't have enough time to buy PC parts for tonight's stream. So I came into the office today and I asked a couple ZTT team members to pick the parts for this sim rig. All I told them was I want it to be an all black system. I don't want to have like RGB like coming out from behind my sim racing cockpit. You know, that would just not look, that's not the aesthetic I'm going for. So an all black build. I wanted to be high end, and I wanted them to use as many spare parts that we had around the office as possible. I don't want to take parts from builds that we're about to sell or whatnot. I wanted to minimize that. So I asked them to just try to use as many parts that like weren't currently allocated for projects or for builds and whatnot. So we're going to see what they came up with. It looks pretty good, man. It looks pretty good, but I don't know I don't know the whole parts list yet. Sojai with the $10 super chat says, okay, really, but the last one, if I lived in Pittsburgh, would you hire me on the spot? I would make every PC into an unhinged abomination. I live in New York and I refuse to move unless it's to Wyoming. To answer your question in as little words as possible, no. Sorry, Sojai. Money cannot buy your way into a job at ZTT, unfortunately. We are pay to win friendly here on the ZTT streams, but in the office, we need skills. We need skills. Sorry, man. I do not think bro is getting hired. Yeah. Slim with another 50. Sorry, I'm fumbling here. Slim with another 50. My bad. If you got headphones on, that one's on me. My bad. I pressed the button too early. Slim with the $50 YouTube super chat. Oh my god. Says should have specified the Steelers build with Darnell Washington. Sorry for the confusion. Can't wait to see the racing rig setup. Got it. Wow, that actually makes me feel way better. I thought that whole time you were... I thought you were saying that this was a Steelers build, which is kind of valid given the color scheme, and we got some Steelers stuff up there, including the ball signed by Darnell Washington. But I'm glad that that's behind us. Thank you very much for the $100. That is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you, man. He is Elon Musk? He might be, man. That's a lot of money. That's crazy. Okay. Let's Let's see what we got. Has anybody been watching Darnell Washington, by the way? Dude, the stat sheet might not be going crazy, but like he's been balling out, man. That's been fantastic to see. Okay. For the CPU, I'm going to give you the backstory of what I know about all of these parts and why I think some of my employees chose them for tonight's live stream. Part number 1, we got a Ryzen 7 9800X 3D. This may seem like a very overkill start for a sim racing rig. It actually is. I think you're right on that. However, we had this 9800X 3D arrive to the studio, and we have absolutely no idea how it got there. We have 2 people, 2 employees, that one of their main core duties at ZTT is inventory management. They track everything that comes in and everything that goes out. We got this like real fancy inventory system. Everything is line by line. We know exactly what's going on. We still to this day have absolutely no idea how this 9800X 3D got to the office. So I don't know, like, I think it was a mistake. I'm not exactly sure, but that's absolutely perfect for this type of build. Next up, we have an Asus Tough Gaming B650E-E. Wow, really? That's an obnoxious name. Anyway, B650E-E Wi-Fi. I have no idea why we have this, or how we got it, or who paid for it, but that seems like it'll be fine with our 9800X 3D. RAM, I specifically told them, I haven't even looked at this yet. I have no idea what the specs are. I specifically told them to not use RAM that we need to sell to customers, because we know RAM is very tough to get right now. I think that they ensured me that this is RAM that we no longer... Oh, wow, yeah, that... Oh, Lord. Okay, this is a... Why do we even have this? This is a G-Skill Ripjaws S5, 64 gigabytes at 6,000 megahertz, CL30. Intel XMP ready. Great. Yep, that's what. Okay, that makes complete sense. We have actually had a lot. This is going to be fun. We've had a lot of issues with this Ripjaws S5 kit in Ryzen builds. Typically, it doesn't really matter if it says Intel XMP or AMD Expo ready. Like, you can usually use them for both. We've been having issues with this one. This is the XMP, the Intel version of the Ripjaws series, and we've been struggling with stability on the Ryzen builds with this kit. So we stopped buying these a long time ago. I guess we have one of these sitting in inventory still. But yeah, we have not been using those for Ryzen builds. You can usually like tweak it. Sometimes you got to drop the megahertz rating down or figure it out. Like it's not ideal for a customer, which is why we don't sell them. But for someone like us, we'll be able to figure that out. But that's why we have that. I sense Zach doing a wiggle test. We'll definitely be wiggling that one. All right, here we go. We got some silicone power. Oh my God, that. Maybe they didn't understand the assignment. I could have sworn I told them not to go overkill. That is a 4 terabyte silicone power Gen 4 NVMe. I don't know if they didn't hear me or what, but I'm gonna be putting 4 games on here. Not even Assetto, F1, Beam, and Lawn Mowing Simulator. I don't even need 1 terabyte. Okay, all right. That'll work for that. To cool the 9800X 3D. Okay, this I don't think has a special story. This is just the Corsair Nautilus 360. I specifically told them I don't want RGB. So we have an all black 360 AIO here. That's fine. We actually put this in one of our builds. I'm pretty sure they're just going to have to buy another one to replace it. No weird story on that one. This is a good AIO. I like that. That one's not controversial at all. Pretty sure that's going to be the same for this. This is the Corsair RM750E ATX 3.1. Fun fact, this has continuously been the most popular thing that people purchase on Amazon on the ZTT affiliate tracker for like the last 5 years. I don't know why. This continues just to be the most popular power supply in our industry. It does have a 12-volt high power connector, which we will need. Spoiler alert. Pretty sure it's tier A. There we go. And then finally for the graphics card, we got ourselves here an Asus RTX 5070 Ti. The tough gaming card. I know exactly why they gave me this one. I actually don't really like the aesthetic of this. I know you can make a build look really good with it, but I'm actually not a huge fan of the black and the silver. This isn't an all black card like I requested, but it's okay. It'll get the job done. We don't sell a gaming PC right now with 5070 Ti's. And I'm pretty sure this is actually still the same model that Asus gave us whenever these cards launched. See, I just don't really like the aesthetic of that. But it's okay. We'll make do with what we got here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is actually still the sample card from launch day. So, okay, we will use that. 9800 X3D 5070 Ti. Got a very powerful 1440p system. And we're going to be putting all of those parts. Okay, now I'm going to admit, this I picked. This is the one part that I picked out of this whole parts list. Granted, I had to pick something that we had in inventory and we weren't currently using. I didn't want to use a case that was going to go to a customer or whatever. I know we got several of these sitting on the shelves. This here is the Lee Landcool 217. Ladies and gentlemen. Okeanos? No. Make no mistake, man. This is the real deal here. We got a Lee Landcool 217 here, man. The chunky fans. Oh, it does have chunky fans. Oh, wow, those are big fans. Can you guys see that on camera? Yeah, wow, those are huge fans, actually. Yeah, those are very big. Ugly case? Fire case. There we go. Okay. All right. I was gonna say, man. Whew. Ugly case. Dude, I love this case. We had a limited edition build months ago, towards the beginning of the year. We sold a lot of PCs with this case. I don't know why we stopped. It was probably just because of the GPU shortage. I think that was the only reason why we stopped that particular build. I love when we were selling these. This is a nice looking case, man. That's why I wanted all black parts. That'll look super clean inside of there. But yeah, that's going to be the sim racing rig here, courtesy of a couple guys over at ZTT. Thank you for picking the parts for those. Sojai with the $10 super chat says, okay, small update. I got the docking station working. Crystal Disk Info says the HDD is still in great health. Nice. Very nice, man. Thank you for the update. What's the GPU? We got a 5070 Ti. All right, we're going to catch up real quick, and then I'm going to build this thing rapid fire. Caesar with the 20-month says, saw an ad. Got to fix that. There you go. Appreciate the quick fix. Aldi with the 6-month. Pantera with the 58-month. Welcome back, Pantera. LZ with the 13-month. BJ with the Twitch Prime sub. Moist Gremlin. ART. Also with the Twitch Prime subs. Thank you. Contact frame or normal latch? For guys, I have never installed a contact frame on an AM4 or AM5 CPU. I only use those for the rectangular Intel CPUs. And only the the ones that run hot, where you should actually use a contact frame. You definitely do not need a contact frame for even a 9800 X3D. You can if you want, but it's definitely not necessary. Okay, let's we're gonna start building here. I don't want this stream to take forever. No offense. I don't have tools. One of these days, I will actually remember. Maybe if we can get a stream producer one day to keep me on track here. Dude, where's my knife? There we go. We need one of those. We will definitely need that. I'll let you guys vote today. It's been a while since I let you guys vote, but since this is for the sim rig, I don't have to worry about stressing for a customer. Which one are we going with, ladies and gentlemen? Dude, I look like a shill, big time. I didn't pay for any of these, just for the record. Which one are we going with? Transparent, white and red, white and purple, red and black. We're definitely not doing the stubby. I only have that out for dramatic effect. We are definitely not going with the stubby. Red for speed. Oh, I like that. Wow, usually it takes you guys a while to have a good answer. That one's solid right off the bat. Red for... Yeah, red and black for... Okay, wow. You guys... Yep. You guys are dialed in. I like it. We are completely dialed in tonight on the Tuesday. This is actually shaping up to be a great The Tuesday. Solid answers here. Purple for the psychic ability. Come on. Dude, I don't know what you think is happening tonight, but like, we need speed and we need chill. That's it, man. Land cool front fans are 170 mil. Wow, thank you for looking that up. Yeah, those are pretty beefy. Verstappen for the win on Sunday. I would absolutely love a Verstappen win. You know what I would really love? I know in sports we don't want to ever root for people to do bad. You just want to root for other people, like whoever you want to win, to do good. Like, you don't want to root for people to get hurt or like perform badly and whatnot. But like, with that being said, if this next race weekend, Lando and Piastri crash into each other and everyone's safe, but they get DNFs and then Verstappen win, like, dude, oh my god, that would be fun. That would be amazing. Not that I have anything against Lando or Piastri, but like, that would make the season very, very interesting. All I want is this season to go to the final race. I want it to be a very exciting end to the year. That's all I want. Bro, I hate your shirt. Ryzen's better? Okay, bro. Thank you for the heads up on that. All right. We got 9800 X3D with my Intel shirt. Boom. Oh, that's a nice looking shot, man. Dude, when that light hits it, that's beautiful. I just love to see another prime wet drive like Max last year. I don't think anybody can touch Max in the rain, man. All right. CPU. It's firmly in there. We're going to latch that bad boy down without a contact frame. Next up, we're going to get our obnoxiously overpriced RAM. Why not the 9070 XT that you have? You know, if somebody would have raised that point up earlier today, they would have got major bonus points. Because I'm not gonna lie, man, that sounds like a fantastic idea. We have that all black 9070 XT that was in my personal build before I swapped back. That would have been absolutely a beautiful pick. I don't know why we didn't think of that. You're 100% right. Hold on, man. Hold on. I know you guys only come here for one thing and one thing only. Oh my god, that... Dude, we are on fire with the ASMR RAM installations. That was unbelievable. Let's see if we can... I mean, we're not going to be able to beat that, but let's see if we can get somewhere close to that. Dude, that one was amazing. Oh, hold on. I already messed that up. All right. Yeah, not as good. Not as good. That first one. Oh, man, if somebody wants to clip that one, I'll watch that one afterwards. That was great. Oh! All right, they're in. That's not bad, man. Shout out to Asus Tough Gaming motherboard lineup. That's like an 8.8. That's not bad at all. I like that. Looks clean, too. That is definitely not bad. All right, let's get this SSD installed. Came for the wiggle. We need to montage up the Slim with the $10. YouTube Super Chat says, hit the RAM wiggle, please. Dude, I got you, man. That is how we roll. That was a solid one. 8.8, yeah. How much RAM is that? That is a 64 gig kit. Sorry. I know that's a sensitive subject right now. Like I said, I did not pick these parts. Sensitive subject. All right, let's uninstall. This is the SSD heat shield, which is built into the motherboard. We are going to leverage that because our SSD does not have a heat shield. Not that you 100% need one for a Gen 4 drive like this. We're going to take that off. Sticking to my fingers here. Sorry for that. All right. Going to install our 4 terabyte silicone power. This is actually one of those locking mechanisms where you just push it down and it locks into place. No screw necessary. Beautiful. And then we're going to put our heat shield back on here. And the SSD installation is good to go, man. Very easy. I'm going to clip all the best RAM clicks. Yeah, one. Some of them, we had one good one this week and one good one last week. There we go. That's installed. Now, let's get our Corsair Nautilus 360 up here and prep the motherboard for this. Clip montage, maybe? Yeah, I mean, nobody at ZTT has time for it. If somebody else wants to do it, man, feel absolutely free. Our editors are completely booked up for the next couple weeks worth of work. Actually, probably indefinitely, but at least the next couple weeks. I think I already told, at least just remember, we're going to keep these on the down low. People that show up to the live streams, especially the Tuesday live streams. Sometimes I give you guys a little sneak peek about what we're working on. I'm pretty sure I told you guys already, but we did a budget PC build competition in the office, and we're making a video about it. It's gonna take a very long time to edit, so like just erase it from your brain because it's not gonna come anytime soon. It's gonna take a long time to edit, but the editors are working on that now. I saw some clips today. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that video to come out. If I was in Pittsburgh, I would definitely apply to be a ZTT Pro builder. Right here? Nice. Unfortunately, you gotta be in Pittsburgh. Sorry, man. Alright, let's get some of these out. Time to ask about it in every comment section until then. Hopefully you forget. What happened with the LTT collab? It went well. What? Did you not see it? It's fine if you didn't, but I mean, it came out like 2 months ago. We have moved past that one. It was fun. It was great. It went super well. I don't know why that tape didn't work. There we go. Those worked. Now we got some... The little square piece that you ripped off, or that I ripped off, kind of stuck here. So now I got to figure out how to get the protected cover off without the square piece. This is... Oh yeah, this will be fun, man. Those fans look cool. They are. They are actually very, very stealthy. I like it. Love PC building, but prefer not to do it for a living. Did our video about hiring go out today? Or no? Is that just ironic? Yeah, no, that'll go out tomorrow morning. We're releasing a video tomorrow morning. I got it, by the way. Talking about how a lot of people think building PCs all day is fun, but in reality, like, there's some major drawbacks of building a PC all day, every day. So I made a video about that, and then at the end of the video, it's like, oh, and we are hiring, by the way. Tried to sneak that in there a little bit. But yeah, that's a totally understandable take. Building PCs is fun, but maybe not as a job. A lot of people think that it'll be fun, but once you build the same PCs over and over again, man, I've seen it several times now. No, Zach, dude, I could do this all day, man. I just love touching PC hardware. Things change. Things change over time. Is it an in-person job? Like, yes. Chill Tuesday. Yes, yes. The PC building job for Z. Yes. Yes, it is. Good. Good question. Swishy with the Twitch Prime sub. TX Twister gifting out a tier 1 sub. I missed that. Sorry. Naimo with the Twitch Prime. Flip with the 12 months says a year subbed. Great content as always. Thank you very much for the year-long support. Now rocking the full color ZTT badge, man. Thank you. That is big time. John with the 2 months says, any idea on when Ramageddon is going to be over? Absolutely no idea. Zoom call builds? Maybe that's... Maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, maybe that is an actual thing. Unfortunately... Yes, the PC building position is not remote. It is a work from the office type of job. Sorry. Rage bait? Dude, there's no way that's rage bait. Again, I think you're just giving people too much credit, man. I suggest you start a workout channel. I don't have enough time for even ZTT at this point, man. I have way too much stress about my time already. Alright, we need all of this stuff. We need the thumb nuts. We need the AMD bracket. And we need the AMD standoff here. We don't need that stuff yet. Actually, I'm missing something. I'm missing the screws for the AIO. Let's install this first. AI is going to build our PCs. I don't think we have to worry about that for a bit. A bit. Definitely not right now. How many PCs have you built? Today, this is number 1. I've been slacking, man. This is number 1 of the day. Are you going to grind F125? Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't even bought F125 yet. I have that EA Play, where for all the new games, you get like 5 or 10 hours of the new game releases, like of a free trial. I haven't even used all 5 hours of my F125. Like, I have not been sim racing lately. Again, I've been slacking because of how difficult it was to set up the sim rig, but now it'll be nice with the dedicated rig. I don't know what I'll do. I love F1. I like Assetto as well. I like the realism of Assetto, but I don't necessarily strive sim racing for perfect realism. I am also trying to have fun. So I really like the F1 like a little bit more arcadey, not arcade, but a little bit more arcadey style. There we go. Are these the screws I need? Yeah. Got it. My sim racing PC has a 9700X and a 9070 XT with 32 gigs of RAM, and I'm loving it with my triple 1440p 27-inch monitors. Very nice. I do not have nearly enough room for triple monitors. I don't even think I have enough room for... No, I am going with one 27-inch monitor. I brought a 34-inch, like, wide or ultra-wide monitor to the house, but it's not going to fit. I have a very small little corner of my basement over here that I'm going to be using for sim racing. I don't have room for better monitors right now. Maybe in the new house. Hopefully. Hopefully in the new house. Okay, let's get these fans situated. Oh, wow, I forgot to remove these on the bottom. I only did the tops. There we go. Don't sleep on the curved monitors. Yeah, I got a curved. Wait, is it curved? It might not even be curved. No, I don't think I got curved. Curved for ultra wide, definitely. Yeah, no, I did not get curved, though. I probably should have. Is that a bend in the fins? What? What? Okay, so we are going to be installing this up at the top of the case, which means we want these fans set to exhaust. It's going to be pushing the air from inside the case, going up and out, because we would not want these as intake. Otherwise, we'd be sucking in a lot of dust falling. So we're going to go with a pretty traditional config up here at the top. Rusty with a 300 biddy says LeBron or MJ. So my boomers are going to absolutely hate this. I am at the age, or I was at the age, where I legitimately only remember LeBron or MJ when he was on the Wizards. I don't remember watching MJ a single play when he was on the Bulls. The only memory I have is him on the Wizards. And I remember being a young and dumb kid thinking, like, why does everybody think this guy's good? Now that I've seen, like I was really feeling it with Peyton Manning. Like when Peyton Manning was on the Broncos, I know he won a Super Bowl, but like, did you watch him? Like he was atrocious. I remember thinking, like, there's going to be so many little kids that think like Peyton is bad because they've only seen him on the Broncos, because that was my point of view of MJ. I never watched MJ being actually good. So in my mind, it's LeBron, but it's only because I just didn't see how much MJ dominated. Thought you were talking about Michael Jackson. Guys, come on, man. Brawny is better than both? Well, yeah. I mean, that we all know. I use a Nautilus for my 14900KS. Keeps it under 86C. Yeah, I mean, that is a hot CPU. This Nautilus works very well for us. We like it a lot. Aesthetically, very clean, but performance-wise, yeah, it's rock solid. I think we have these still in our Shadow Strike on zttbuilds.com. I don't know if you guys have seen the new website, but it's been looking a little spicy lately. Yeah, we have it right here on Shadow Strike. Power in the shadows, if you will. That's the Nautilus. Right up there. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Not to pitch my own builds, but let me pitch my own build just for a quick second. For a lot of our, or some of our builds, we're working on all of them. We have like the performance, and these are the benchmarks that we actually did. And we got links here, which will take you to the full performance video of me talking about, this is an unlisted YouTube video, of me talking about the Shadow Strike. And if you want to see like Black Ops 6 in 1440p Ultra, oh, yeah, right. It gets 91 FPS. You click on that, and boom. It takes you right to the Black Ops 6 benchmark. Getting 91 FPS. Like, that is... I'm not gonna lie, man. I think that's a pretty cool feature that we whipped up. Pretty proud of that one. All right. Back to actually building, though. Me? Since RAM prices are so high, do you think Cam 2 will become more popular? No, I do not. Can we get a RAM wiggle? We already did, man. You gotta rewind. I think you can rewind now on Twitch, right? Or maybe you have to, do you have to have turbo? What's going on here? Do you have to have turbo to rewind? Oh, if you're subbed? Okay, if you're subbed. Got it. Wait. Can you only rewind on the channels that you're subbed to? No way. Are you serious? Like, if you're a sub to ZTT, can you not rewind on other channels? Dude, that would be... Dude, Twitch sucks, man. That would be insane. Subbed and no, I can't? Oh, okay, so it's not subs. I thought it was only turbo. Okay, I'm seeing mixed reactions here. You can afterwards? Well, we know. We got that one. Greedy Twitch. Dude, Twitch is not looking good, man. A lot of people are very unhappy with Twitch. I'm not subbed, and I can't rewind. That we know. I can't, and I'm subbed. Okay. Yeah, I'm subbed and can rewind. Okay, yeah. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I got a normal sub and I can? Okay. Yeah, I did the Twitch Turbo. I only did the Twitch Turbo because... I mean, I've been a Twitch Turbo subscriber for literal years. But it was just because of the pre-roll ads. Like, when I watch streams, I hop in, like, while I'm eating lunch for, like, 5 minutes. And then I get back to work. And in that 5 minutes, I don't want to watch a 3-minute ad, you know? So I just did the Twitch Turbo thing. Prime sub and can? Wow, okay. I do turbo now, but I don't like the way Twitch brought it back. Yeah, I remember hearing, like, a lot of hate about Twitch Turbo. I genuinely did not follow that story at all. I don't know what people don't like about it. All I know is I've had Twitch Turbo for a really long time. I do turbo and sub to ZTT. Dude, wow, dude, that is great. Dude, that's actually insane. Thank you very much. That actually means a lot, man. The whole reason to get turbo is so you don't have to sub to individual people. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay. Our AIO is prepped. Actually, it's not prepped yet. There's one more thing we could do. We could daisy chain these together. We probably want the daisy chain to end on that side. So let's daisy chain this to this, and then this to that. And then we I gotta get zip ties. I think we want mini zip ties on there. That way, in the back of the build, those cables aren't just drooping down there and become invisible. We need this sim racing PC to look clean. Gotta get some zip tie action here. YouTube chat is superior to Twitch. They're just spamming, not gonna lie. Okay. I'll switch over to YouTube, man. That's not a bad idea. Let's see if that pans out. Apparently, YouTube or Twitch chat is spamming, so like good. What? So many people spamming this chat. Should I save up for a racing wheel to learn how to drive? Oh, brother. Yo, do you remember me? Says Rusty. Come on, man. Nothing at YouTube chat? So far, man, I don't know if I agree with that take. I'm gonna stay here, though, man. I'm gonna stay on YouTube chat for a little bit. Hey, Zach, I have an Asus Prime B550, 5500, 32 gigs, and a 6700 XT. Should I upgrade to AM5? I was thinking a 9600X with 48 gigs of 6400 megahertz RAM. I mean, now is a pretty rough time to upgrade. You could upgrade and stay on AM4 if you want to, because you have a 5500. Even just upgrading to a 5600X, like that'd be good. But 5700X if you need some cores, etc. But yeah, if you want to go AM5, feel free. That would be a pretty beefy upgrade. But with these RAM prices, man, you got to pay a lot more money than you did just 3 or 4 short weeks ago. So be prepared for that. Be prepared. Would you recommend me get a new AIO in a year over my air cooler? Only if you are A, unhappy with the performance of your air cooler, or B, you are unhappy with the aesthetics of your air cooler. If upgrading to an AIO doesn't satisfy one or both of those things, then no, I don't think you should just randomly upgrade from an air cooler to an AIO. Only do it if you're trying to solve a problem or get value out of the upgrade. Rusty, thank you very much for the $2 super chat. Not reading that though, that's obnoxious. Can you teach me how to rage bait? No. No, actually, I cannot. I know I have tier S ability in spotting rage bait from afar. I think we all can agree on that one. But I cannot teach my ways. I have to gatekeep that one. The AIO shield sticker. Oh, is that on there? Oh man, that'd be such a good eye if that's rage bait. That one might actually get me upset. I have a feeling you're serious though, because I definitely did not remove it. That would be a really, really good eye if. Oh yeah, look at that. Good call. Great call, man. Dude, that would have been some killer rage bait. But nope, nope, you came through. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, that was just genuine. 100% genuine, good eye. Thank you for spotting me. Man, he doesn't see YouTube chat. For aesthetics, though, should I keep the air cooler or go with the AIO? Bro, only you can answer about the aesthetics, man. What do you want to see in your build? My opinion of aesthetics don't matter. Everybody has their own... This is annoying. Everybody has their own personal preferences. Like, an air cooler can look really good. Just depends on which one you have and what the rest of your build looks like. It's not like AIO is automatically better aesthetics. There are ugly AIOs and beautiful air coolers and vice versa. What is this? Why are there so many twist tight? Dude, I don't want a single twist tight in my build. What are we doing here, man? This is not chill. Okay, here we go. 24 pin, 12 volt. Four plus 4. That's all we need for this build. This is gonna be very simple. We do not need a SATA power or any additional nonsense. Just those three. Manny with the 13-month, thank you. Coke with the Twitch Prime. Modi with the Twitch Prime as well. Shay with the 300 bit, he says, thinking of building in your favorite Lee & Lee case, the A3. 9800X3D and a 9070XT. Guys, I don't hate the A3. I genuinely don't want that message to spread. I know by saying that, I probably will spread it. I liked the A3 before that build. That was my third, maybe fourth time building inside the A3. I like that case. I think it's cool. It's generally it's usually not a difficult case to build inside of. It was just that one build. I like the A3, man. Don't get it twisted. Disney Reject with the Twitch Prime sub. Power Pro with the 6-month. Thank you, man. Genuinely. That's not what I was trying to say. I was trying to say generally. For some reason, that's not hitting the spot, man. I need some more Coke Zero. Isn't there an A4 now? I think we looked that up. I think there is. English is hard? Dude, it is, man. It's no joke. Coke, you need coffee? No, I don't. I am not particularly proud of my caffeine consumption today. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. It was not a healthy one. Not a healthy amount today. I was a little tired, man. Oh, let's go. Max Verstappen is working. Dude, that's way too low a volume, though. We'll crank that up just a little bit. I don't know why it's not working on YouTube tonight, though. But Northern Lights with the 1,000 biddies says, have a great stream. I don't like how you misspelled that, but thank you. Thank you very much for the 1,000 biddies. What just happened? All right, 12 volt time. Actually, we'll save that for the end. That way we don't accidentally wiggle that off. Plug this in. All right, now it's time for the 12 volt. Is this one labeled? No, it's not. I would guess that this is the PSU side. All right, that's firmly in, ladies and gentlemen. That's as firm gets for the 12 volt on the power supply side. That is good to go. We are done with that. Now we can actually put these Lego pieces together. It's a pretty heavy case, man. I might be getting weak. Oh! I might be, I don't know why, but these cases have just been feeling a little extra heavy lately. I don't know if I need to eat more protein or what's going on here. All right. If you missed the introduction of the stream, this is the Lee Land Cool 207. Absolutely beautiful. Black and wood grain case. Am I supposed to remove this? Or yeah. Okay, we got that out. We also have a huge accessory box here. What in the world? What? And more styrofoam. What? And more styrofoam. My goodness. What, oh, my bad. Wrong button. What could possibly be in this? Why is this so big? Oh! Oh, dude, Lee knows what they're doing, man. I like that. I like that a lot. Nice new fish and tackle box. Oh, and we got some 3.5-inch hard drive bays in there, and some more 3.5-inch. I don't need them at all. Haven't needed them for close to a decade now, but thank you. Appreciate it. I just joined. What case is that? It's the Lee Land Cool 217. I love when companies give us more of these. Not that I need more, but I appreciate it, man. Because I will certainly be using that. Okay. Yeah, this is the Land Cool 217. It comes pre-installed with 5 PWM all black fans. We got 2 huge 170s up at the front. We got a 140 actually in the back here, and then 2 120s on the bottom, intaking fresh air from underneath the case and blowing that into the GPU. Now here is what I really like about the Land Cool though, man. Check that out. Oh yeah. That is what I really like. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 PWM port. 1, 2, 3, 4 ARGB port hub built right in. And this is just a fantastic spot. I love this for this type of hub, because this is usually where that bulk of cables come from. Because you'll install an AIO, or you'll install an ARGB cooler or whatever, and you just want to keep all the cables here instead of like hiding the hub down at the bottom or whatnot. I am just realizing though, we do have a problem. We love the hub. Yes, I like this hub a lot. I'm just not realizing that this hub is SATA powered, however, and I specifically did not include a SATA power connector on my modular power supply. So we're going to have to add that in, and I'm going to do that right this second so I don't forget. Because if I think I'm smart enough to, oh yeah, I'll do that in a couple minutes, that will never happen. So let's find one of those right now. This is what we're looking for right here. Modular cable for the SATA power connector. I am so tempted to get a Lee case. They definitely know what they're doing. Usually they're expensive, but they put out some good stuff for sure. I don't think anybody argues that. The PSU needs cable combs. It actually came with a decent attempt at being pre-cable combed. I'll show you here in just a second. There are actually cable combs on here. I'm not going with extensions. This is just an all black build. These cables aren't. Is that plugged in all the way? No, my God, no, it wasn't. That's why you double check, man. It does have this. That's a kind of an attempt. It's not pretty at all. Okay, yeah, it's not great, but that is an attempt at a cable comb. Also, there is an attempt at a cable comb right there. None for the 4+4. But it's okay. All black build. It'll be stealthy. Nobody will notice. It's all good. I'm going to triple check these cables, man. Okay. All right. Power supply is good to go. Now we can install our motherboard. Mart with the 4-month. Rusty with the 300 biddy says I stole my mom's credit card to gift to my favorite streamer. Okay, I'm just not going to encourage you to do that anymore, so I don't know if you're being serious, but just know I'm not going to respond to any more of your messages. Okay. Let's get this. Oh yeah. Oh, this is already looking good, man. That's all, dude, that's already getting slightly dialed in. Slightly. Let's bust open the Lee & Lee. Screw box here. What motherboard is that? It's the Asus TUF B650E-E Wi-Fi. Don't forget the E's, man. The B650E-E. With our speed black and red screwdriver. Oh yeah, that is some speed, man. That's some serious speed. Woolier with the 4-month. 45 official with 300 biddy says, Zach, I got 2 questions for you. Okay. Soon I'm going to be building my first PC. The only thing I'm worried about is the CPU. It's an AM5. I know that, can't remember what I have, but do you have any tips? I would watch videos of other people installing AM5 CPUs. And then I would also remember that when you latch down that AM5 CPU, after you have double, triple, and quadruple checked that the CPU is installed correctly, I'm telling you, when you latch down with your motherboard latch for the first time, it will feel like you're breaking it. It is a very uncomfortable feeling on AM5. So just be prepared for that. What happens when you move? Does the office move or do you branch out? The office is moving. ZTT HQ is moving to Houston. A lot of ZTT employees are moving to Houston as well. We actually already have one remote employee in Houston, which is great. But yeah, we're moving the whole operation down to Houston, man. Why not Oklahoma? Dude, I don't have the energy. Maybe I do need some. I don't even have the energy to respond to something like that, man. What are the PC specs? We get a 9800 X3D, 64 gigs of DDR5, an obnoxious 4 terabyte silicone power SSD, and we're going to be putting a 5070 Ti in here. As an Oklahoman, there's nothing in Oklahoma. Good to know, man. I think I've been to Oklahoma once. I think when I was stationed in Texas, I want to say we went up to Oklahoma for some... Wait, no, I've been to Oklahoma a couple times. Didn't I go to an OKC basketball game? No. That was Memphis. I think I've been to Oklahoma once. I think when I was stationed in Texas, we went up to Oklahoma for something, but I don't remember what. Oklahoma is good for casinos? Dude, is that what I did? Nah. Maybe. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've been to Oklahoma one time. Don't even remember what I did, though, so it couldn't have been that special. Okay. Motherboard is installed. I spent a week in Oklahoma one day. What? Y'all got too many states? I love... Ever since I've gained the perspective that people from outside the United States, they get annoyed when they ask somebody from the United States where we're from, and we give them the state, not the country. Now that I have that perspective, that those people probably don't care, nor might not even know where the state is, or know anything about the state. I've been laughing at that ever since, man. What case? It's the Lian Li Lancool 207. I just say the US. I mean, it depends who you're talking to, man. It's all about context. All right, let's start unplugging some of these perfectly cable. I don't even want to mess this up, man. The cable management in the back here is beautiful already. I'm just going to make it worse. Lancool 217. Yeah, did I just say 207? I might have just said 207. 217. There is a 207. This is the 217, though. As a Brit in the US, I now do this too, and I hate myself for it. It's just, I never, like, really thought about it, because, like, we are so used to explaining what state we're from. People everywhere else probably don't care at all. Not even a little bit. I did try Gauntlet in Battlefield 6. You were right. It's great. Oh man, Gauntlet is so good. Yeah, that is amazing. I haven't played it a whole lot, but it is so good. I usually do not get excited about game modes that are not just basic team deathmatch. That one actually gets me excited. Yeah, that is implemented very well. I'm not up to date on how people are vibing with Battlefield 6 lately. I haven't played for maybe a week now. I feel already out of touch with Battlefield 6. But I did try that Gauntlet mode, and it was super fun. Super fun. Show the sim rig spot. Ouch. It's small, man. Don't be judging. Can put this flat so you can see it. It's just a little tiny spot in my basement, but I do have the technology to show you. We'll come over here. Oh, there it. Oh, hold on. Hold. There we go, man. Right by the steps. Right there, man. That it kind of looks sad over there, but trust me, I am very excited. It's plenty of room, man. Here, I'll give you a little, just so you can see for scale here. You removed the shelf. Yeah, I used to have a big shelf right there. All right, don't be looking at my thighs, man. This is plenty of room for the door. Like you walk in. This is just my basement. I got plenty of room here, man. Sit here, do some sim racing. I'm gonna mount a monitor right here. It won't extend over to the steps. It won't extend into the walkway. And I can just come over here. The PC's gonna be behind the sim rig. Oh man, it's gonna be perfect. Fancy schmancy? I don't know about that, but I'm excited. Calf shot? Dude, how... Somebody with Twitch Turbo, I need to know how those dude, there's no way the calves look good from that angle. I mean, they don't look good from any angle, to be clear, but... Guys, don't rewind, and definitely don't clip that one, man. The calves are not dialed in these days. They never have been. But they are certainly not dialed in right now. You skip leg day? I mean, dude, my upper legs, like, they don't look terrible. when you're 6'3", it is harder to make your legs not look skinny. I don't hate my upper legs though, but dude, the calves, they're not looking good. Chicken thighs? Come on, man. This is why we can't have nice things. No sim racing content from that view ever again. We tried, but no more. Work them out? Oh, is that all I gotta do? Oh man, I didn't know, man. I'll try that. Thank you, Pantera. I'll try. You like when I go to the gym and do leg day? Yeah, I'll try to do calves. Thank you for the suggestion, man. I would not have thought about that myself. As a fellow 6'3", I know your pain on skinny legs. It's tough, man. It's tough. Update on the Minecraft server? Oh, man. Speaking of gaming phases from earlier in our conversations, I am in a Minecraft phase right now. I'm in deep. Here's the situation. We got the survival server up and running. My 6-year-old, he's got a base. He's got a couple diamonds. Like he's been rocking a dude. Don't be clipping the calf shot. We gotta get that out of here, man. He's got a couple diamonds. Like he's been rocking and rolling, man. It's been really fun. We got some caves. I got like a little mining system that goes down to Y level -7,000 or however low it gets. Like we've been rocking and rolling. Like everything is all good. But now my 6-year-old has been asking me to. He's like, Dad, I need some enchanted gear. I'm like, okay, like let's go do it. And he's like, I don't know how to enchant my gear. I mean, he's like learning to read at this point, so it's not like he can just see, oh, enchanting table, oh, mending. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how to enchant. I don't know how to enchant anything. Everyone always says you need mending. I just Googled what that was today. That sounds incredibly useful, by the way. We're definitely gunning for that one. Unbreaking. Sharpness. It's like, okay, you just got to get the books. But then there's like this whole enchanting round table collection. Like you got to build a library. It's like, dude, like I don't got the paper. So needless to say, I got the sugarcane farm on lock. I got sugar canes all over the place. I got like 100 cows so I can unfortunately put them to rest so I can get the leather. Dude, this gets elaborate. And he just like casually asked me the other day. He's like, "Hey, what's the update on the enchanting gear? We got any enchants coming?" I'm like, dude, I'm just working on the book. Relax. And he's like, "Oh, well, when you figure that out, I need some potions too." I don't think I've ever consumed a single. I'm 100% sure. I have never consumed a single potion in Minecraft in my entire life. Like, I think I know how to make the bottles. Other than that, I got no idea, man. So, what is a potion? Is that not what they're called? Aren't there potions in Minecraft? Are they called something else? For potions, you need to get to the Nether. Yeah, he's like, he's asking for obsidian. It's like, I don't know. I think we have to like swim in the lava or something. And like, I don't know, man. So anyway, I am in this whole phase. Elixirs. Got it. They're elixirs. My bad. I'm in this like researching Minecraft phase right now. So like when I'm like, you know, eating lunch and whatever, I got Minecraft survival guide videos on my phone. Like, should I be spending my time like learning business or PC building or what AMD is going to do next? Probably. But right now I'm spending my time learning how to enchant in Minecraft. So that's the update, man. Oh, it is potions? It's not elixir? Dude, I said potions. They're potions. You will get potions. Okay, got it. Yeah, so, I mean, there's just a lot to learn. Like, if you didn't grow up playing Minecraft, like, Minecraft is an insanely high-level game. Don't clip that at all. But, I mean, dude, it's elaborate. Like, he no longer wants to chill in Minecraft. He needs me to, like, do all this elaborate stuff that I don't know how to do. So, that's what I've been doing, man. That's where my time has gone. Extremely difficult game. I agree, man. I agree. You definitely need a 5090 for Minecraft. Well, he's got a 4080 Super. That's close. The 4080 Super has been getting the job done for his Minecraft on his OLED. We'll wind that back at some point when he gets a little older. Right now, he doesn't care. He just wants to play. But we'll definitely take him. We'll humble him down a little bit at some point. Do you play with shaders? No, because we all play on Bedrock. Just because of all the devices and iPads and whatnot. So on Bedrock, they have like the Visual Vibrant update a couple months ago, and that actually looks beautiful. So I haven't felt the need to get any sort of shader or anything. We just use that. The survival server is a Java server. I got Floodgate and Geyser on there. That way we can log in on Bedrock, but I still have Java server control over it. It's actually been working very well for us, man. It's a pretty nice setup we got going on here. Vibrant visuals is sick. Yeah, I mean, like we just started playing Minecraft like right before Vibrant visuals came out, and like one day we went up to play and we're like, oh my god, why does this look so good? I was contemplating if my 6-year-old figured out mods or something yet. But yeah, I mean, it looks great. Okay, I think I'm ready for the power supply. I know I haven't been really telling you guys what I've been doing here, but things are being plugged in, and I think it's time to plug in the power supply. It looks bad now. Visual Vibrant? Yeah, that's what it's called. Would recommend to try the Actions and Stuff mod. I have no idea what that is. I do need a mod. We have a couple mods. We got Geyser. Dude, I got this documented, man. I'm a server guy. I like to document all my stuff. We got Floodgate, Geyser, Via version, Security Villagers. I gotta protect them. MC MMO, because I'm an MMO nerd and I like to see numbers go up. And Tool Stats. I like Tool Stats. Those are the mods that we have so far. The one mod that I need, the next mod that I gotta get, is there's got to be a way that we can make cutting trees down easier. I don't need to be easier, but when I chop all of the wood from the tree, dude, the floating trees thing is like, oh my god, that it's like a reverse scratch in my brain. It's like an instant trigger seeing all of these floating trees or floating leaves. How do I fix that? Dynamite? No, I don't. No, I don't trust my kids with dynamite. Not on our survival server. I actually turned fire damage off for that reason. Timber? Tree harvester? Shears? No, dude, I'm not shears in that whole thing. I want to be able to just chop down a tree, the whole thing falls, and I get all the wood. How do I do that? Physics mod? That sounds too elaborate. Tree capacitor, timber, or tree harvester is good. Okay, I guess I gotta look up one of those. Get tough as nails? What is tough as nails? Timber does exactly that. You only chop one layer. I don't really care about chopping one layer. I don't mind chopping the whole trunk of the tree, the wood. I want the leaves to fall. I don't need to like hit it once and the whole thing falls. I just want to get all the wood and then the leaves disappear or fall. I hate the floating leaves. Leaves only stay if it's attached to wood. Oh. Well, then maybe I do need... Oh, wow. Is that true? Is that true? If that's the case, then I probably should get a mod that just chops down the whole tree. Oh, wow. Okay. So we must be not hitting all of the wood out of the tree, and that's why it's staying attached. Okay, because we can't get up that high. Okay. So that means we need a mod for... Is timber still the play for that? Will timber allow us to just chop the bottom and then... What is going on here? Don't be looking at my sim rig. You guys aren't allowed to look at that anymore. What is going on with this PSU? What? Hello? Why? Oh. Oh, do I mount this a different way? Oh, you do mount it a different way. Wow, I forgot about that. Okay. Let's go to this camera, I guess. Okay, so this mounts this way, I guess. Yeah, that way the power supply can intake... Or wait. It's gonna exhaust out the front? Okay. Is that right? It goes in like that? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. It looks like you can do it any way you want. But this is apparently what Lee wants you to do. Like that? Okay. Dude, I can do that. I can give that a shot. We can make that happen. I would love to see your Minecraft world. Our creative world that we worked on for a few months, that looks good. For a new Minecraft family with a 6 and a 4-year-old. Our survival server, it could use some work. Nothing is looking too fancy right now. Not even a little bit. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. I got turned around here. Let's flip this. So that wants us to intake from the bottom and exhaust out the front. I guess that makes sense. Because it's still going to be intaking here. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay. All right, let me flip this around real quick. I got turned around there big time. I like that it gives you the option. You can install the power supply in the traditional orientation if you want to. Usually, you don't see that. Cases only want you to do it their way or the highway. But I can do it this way. We can make this happen, I guess. Yeah, fan is now down. Fan is down. I got turned around down there, man. Dude, I was lost. I lost my my bearings down there, man. Does the 9600X bottleneck the 9070 XT? No, the 9600X doesn't bottleneck anything, man. You're good. I blame the calf shot. Could be it, man. I'm still recovering. How do you plug it in? There... Like that? Dude, I guess. Does that close? Yeah, like that. Okay, we're good. We're tracking. I'm still, dude, we're good. It's under control. It's under control, dude. I was slightly panicking there too myself. We're good. Yeah, it's kind of a weird setup, man. Why are you wearing an Intel shirt while building an AMD PC? LOL. I know this is a tough concept to understand, but I don't plan my outfits according to my builds. I agree that would be cool if I could do that every single time. That's like a 3 or 4 times a year type thing. The Helldivers PC, I did it for that. But like other than that, like I don't have like a bunch of I got one AMD shirt. You could. That's a valid argument. I could. Yes, you are right. You are right, man. I am not affiliated with AMD, Intel, etc. I just happen to have some shirts. Sometimes they match up, sometimes they don't. This Intel shirt doesn't match up too often with what I'm actually doing. Diva outfit changes all the time. I could do that. I could do that. I want an AMD shirt purely for the fact that my initials are AMD. Nice. That works out very well. When are we drawing the winner? Okay, serious question. Who said that? Shady? This is already sounding shady, but Shady. Not to put you on the spot, man. Why can't I say that word today? I genuinely just want some data here. Did you not see giveaway drawing is on 12/4 worldwide? Like, I'm being dead serious. Like, is it too small? Or did you just miss it? Or did you just like pop into the stream right away and be like, when's the giveaway? I just joined the stream. Okay, got it. So you just like came busting right into the stream. Don't clip that. Just came full speed right into the stream. And we're like, when's the giveaway? Okay. That's why I asked. I genuinely want to know those type of things. Like, how does that question get asked? Like, dude, I had a half-hour one afternoon being like, dude, I'm going to put up this perfect banner. That way nobody ever asks that question again. It's always down there. And then it still doesn't work. It's like, I want to know why it doesn't work, man. Busting for giveaway. Yeah, poor choice of words on that one. Rage bait? No. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. The greatest quote that's ever lived. He's gonna win. Yeah, he's probably gonna win it. Project Caveman with the 6 months says, Happy Tuesday, ZTT. Happy Tuesday to you, man. Cam Jam with the Twitch Prime sub. Concealed Light with the Twitch Prime. RP Gels with the 2 month. Sabertooth with the Twitch Prime. Height Shot, Twitch Prime. Prison Mike with the 7 month resub. Only Noobs 007 with the 20 month says, wow, 20 months already. That's crazy. Thank you very much for that long-term support. I appreciate it. What is the gap in the bottom right? Ideally, the bottom right is just for intaking fresh air for your GPU. Because there are 2 intake fans. And as long as you don't stuff this front area full of cables, then it will be able to draw in a lot of fresh air from underneath the case and then circulate that up to your GPU. Lee and Lee, I mean, they got some smart people there, man. So I gotta imagine that's what works. Would you say it's safe to use cable extensions from Asia Horse with the 5090? That's a great question. That is the question to be asking. Personally, I would never build, sell, or even daily drive a 5090 with cable extensions. No way. It has absolutely nothing to do with Asia Horse. I've used Asia Horse the most, and I trust Asia Horse the most when it comes to cable extensions. I still wouldn't do it with a 5090 though. Not a 5090. Asia Horse has cable extensions for 12 volt. Yeah, they do. I use them on 5070s, 5070 Ti's, no problem. Our 5080 build does not have it. But we do have a 5070 with cable extensions. Yeah. A 5090 though, I think that might be pushing your luck a little too far. A little too far. Again, absolutely nothing to do with Asia Horse for my reason of why I wouldn't do that. That is way more just about my lack of trust with the 5090 and that 12 volt connector. I don't trust it at all. I built a PC with Asia Horse because of Zach's trust in Asia Horse. I mean, Asia Horse is great, man. Asia Horse is awesome. There was a point in time many years ago where I was trying to use new cable extensions pretty much every single build just to try them out, make content about it, have something to talk about, etc. And once I tested Asia Horse, that like went out the window pretty quickly. I mean, I've tried a few since then. Asia Horse has just been goated for a very long time in terms of cable extensions, in my opinion. What are you planning for your kids' futures? Dude, that's a pretty heavy question for just a chill Tuesday live stream, man. Like, dude, I'm just trying to get to Wednesday. At this point, what am I planning for my kids' future, dude? Are there other brands that you suggest for cable extensions? Yeah, of course. I like Formula Mod. They have a lot of cool colors, and they come pre-cable combed. Very flexible cables. Okanos has been making some pretty good extensions. They have 16 gauge extensions, which is what we want. Those are a little bit stiff. Those are very similar to Asia Horse. Those are pretty good. I don't know how to pronounce one of them. The Cilier, it's like SY something. Those are usually only 18 gauge, I believe, but they have some very, very cool color schemes, which I like. Surlier, I think. I don't know how to say it. There's a few more. Those are usually the ones that I use, though. Is that the Intec Flux? No, it looks like the Intec Flux, though. This is... Oh, dude, what is that? Is that a zip tie trying to hide in my build? What the... Not up in here, man. Get out. That is right next to the motherboard, too. The pins on the backside of the motherboard. This metal twist tie. Absolutely look inside of that. That is literally metal right there. Look. No, sir. Not up in here. You are not welcome inside my build at all. There's probably more. Where are the other twist ties? You guys see them? I feel like I haven't removed enough twist ties yet, but actually I'm not seeing any. We might have gotten them all at this point. I think I'm good. Okay. Not up in here. How do you contact the giveaway winner? Just a Twitch DM. We're on a very, very good streak of the giveaway winner just being in the stream when we announce it. So I haven't had to worry about contacting them for a long time. But if there is an issue with contacting them, it would just be a Twitch DM, because that's the only information I have. All right, let's zip tie some of this a little bit. Why is the giveaway in April? Oh, brother. Oh, actually, that could be an actual... I think you're rage baiting, but that could be a... Depending on where you live, that could actually be some real confusion. The giveaway announcement is on December 4th. We always do them about every 6 weeks. That way you have six weeks to follow the stream, get all the points for free, rack up a healthy amount of tickets, etc. Have you ever used a 3D printer? Brother, I'm glad you asked, actually. I already have a small printer. This is why I don't have room for the sim rig. I have a small 3D printer farm in my basement. I got 3 printers. Over there, we have the Bamboo Lab X1C, the Bamboo Lab A1, and the Elegoo Centauri Carbon. Creality? Is that how you say that? Creality just sent me a nice one. It might be the best one. Is it out? I think it's out yet. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up. I don't remember what it's called. Creality. Yeah, there it is. It's a nice one, man. Yeah, I have this in my... Oh, wow, that's not expensive at all. Okay, maybe my Bamboo Lab is better. I don't actually know. Hold on. I'm trying to get the camera. Here, there we go. Bamboo Lab just sent me this. This is in my garage right now. The Creality K2 combo. We got an enclosed unit here with the... Oh my god. K2 combo. We got the AMS system up top here, man. Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited. That's going to be the 4th 3D printer. I am going to have to move some things around, though. We're out of space in the little printer farm. I have a Creality K1. Am I saying that right? Creality? 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 Crelite. I think it's Crelite. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to check that one out. Reality? Creality. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm lost. I'm lost. But yeah, we're up to 4 3D printers. Pretty excited. Okay, I think this is all looking pretty good. I know it doesn't look that organized, but it actually kind of is. Everything's like where it needs to go. And it's either underneath these plastic things, or we got some Velcro strap action. Got a little bundle down here. Yeah, let's install the AIO now. It is time for the AIO. I think this just pops off like that. Yep. Okay. Easy enough. We're going to plug in the AIO there. Let's get some screws on deck for that. It's Creality. Creality. Creality? That ain't right. No way. No way it's Creality. I'm not buying that. That might be rage bait. Is that a new case? It came out at the beginning of the year, I want to say. The Landcool 217. It's not brand new. We were selling builds with it for a while. I liked it. I don't think I ever built inside of it, though. Maybe once. Maybe for the first build. I am sometimes the person that builds the first PC whenever we start a new one. Not always. If I would have built them inside of this, it would have been them, but I don't remember. Still waiting on the Discord DM? Sorry, man. I actually thought about it today. I didn't get a chance to get to it, though. Sorry, man. I think mispronouncing stuff in general is rage bait. Who knows if it's on purpose or accidental rage bait. We'll never know. Cody Ward 89 with the Twitch Prime sub. Sticky Fish with the Twitch Prime sub. Meta Shot Twitch Prime. Project Caveman with the 6 months says happy Tuesday, ZTT. Oh, I think I already read that one. Yeah, I did read that one. Thank you, though. How Coke do you drink per day? How Coke do I drink? One or zero. I don't drink one every day. Is that normal cherry or zero? Oh, zero all day. I'll occasionally have two. If I'm like if I'm in like the mood where it's like I really need to relax and I just like, you know, I definitely want a beer, but be like, I don't need a beer tonight. I'll grab a second one at night, like just chilling, playing some games or something before bed. Usually just one. Coke Zero is the best, no doubt. Oh yeah. In terms of non-calorie or no calorie drinks, yeah, I don't think anything comes close to Coke Zero. Okay, do I want to plug this in now? I'm not going to be able to. We're going to need the extension. It came with a cable. It came with a nice little PWM extension. We need this. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult. I'm still up wiggling my RAM. Dude, don't wiggle your RAM at all. B, if you are going to wiggle it, one and done. One and done. Just get the data and move on, man. You don't need to wiggle it more than once. That's a recipe for disaster if you wiggle that thing more than once. Please. Please do not clip that. That one would not be well without context. Not even a little bit. Does this fit? This has got to fit, right? Surely this fits. Give you a better view here. Yeah, that like this definitely fits, right? 100. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Not even an issue at all. Imagine it doesn't. It wouldn't be the first time parts don't fit on a live stream. All right, let's try to install this without any more issues. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Keep that propped up till we get 2 screws in there, and then we're in the clear. Need more hands? I could use more hands, but that would help. But it is not absolutely necessary. Oh yeah. Oh dude, I'm kind of dialed in today. That was nice. Oh! Trail Tech! Trail Tech with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, dude. That would actually kind of jump me a little bit. I was not expecting that. That was not on my mind at all. How many LTT screwdrivers do you have? I actually don't even know at this point. Here, I think we got 5. At least 3 more at the office. I got 1 on the way as well. They got a new one coming out that they're sending over. 8 or 9, something like that. I want one of the LTT screwdrivers. They're so fun, man. Although, actually, so we are doing a real quick pre-roll ad for a Fantech. You guys know the brand Fantech? They make like electric screwdrivers, stuff for your car. Like I buy Fantech products at this point. They do a lot of YouTuber advertising. Fantech sent over a new electric screwdriver, and one of our PC builders, he's like, I don't want to ever build a PC without this again. He's been loving that thing. I don't know what he was using before. I don't know if he had an LTT screwdriver or what, but... I see their stuff at Costco. Yeah, Fantech blew up, man. I think Fantech was a COVID company. Like, they went hard during COVID times. I don't know how accurate that is. But they blew up quick. Fantex? No, not Fantex. Fantik. It's like F-A-N-T-I-K-K or something like that. They make a lot of really cool products. I have a car vacuum cleaner. Like, it comes in like this little travel bag. It's a super powerful. It's not like one of those cheap wireless vacuums. It's a real deal, man. That works really well. And I also have a Fantech air compressor to put air in your car tires or bike tires, whatever. And that works very well too. They make good products. Okay, plugging in the CPU fan PWM connector. And then now we can do the AIO. Okay. All right, here's what we're looking like so far. Not too shabby. We're going to take off this now. Otherwise, we would have had thermal paste all over the place. Gonna pop off this Intel bracket. We'll put on the AMD bracket. And that is going to mount like so. And we'll use our thumb screws. Boom. Like that. Oh. And hand tighten these on, and then we'll screw them down. Not too bad. The only negative with the Fantech screwdriver is sometimes you need a thinner screwdriver for tight places. But overall, 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, I don't know how many models they have. But because even I think I have a Fantech screwdriver in my toolbox right now. Hold on, I'll get it out. The new one that we got, yeah, it is kind of a thick boy. It is not one that you could put into tiny places. Agreed. But I don't think you would buy a screwdriver like that if you need to get into tiny places. Yeah, I have another one though. They have smaller ones? Yeah, that's what I have. Okay, now that they're all hand tightened, now we can ratchet these down. Like so. And then you're probably not going to be able to see what I'm doing. Actually, you can definitely see me get rid of this twist tie. That we don't want. Not even a little bit. Get out of my build, por favor. Especially on my motherboard. This twist tie literally sits on top of my motherboard. Look at this. Oh, that one doesn't have metal, actually. Okay, that's not... Oh, no, it does have metal. That is another metal-based twist tie that was just casually hanging out right on top of my motherboard. No, thank you. Plug that in. And then we can just hide that cable down there. No problem. AIO. That's looking clean. Not bad. Okay, we got that. Remember, no twist ties. I agree. That is the plan. Where's my toolbox here, dude? I got Fantech right in here. Yeah, look at this. right here. Boom. Fantic. Okay, I was off on the spelling. F-A-N-T-T-I-K. This one's the next. This is not what we're doing an add-on. Oh my god, I don't even have it. Where is it? Where'd it go? Is it this one? No, that's the WoW stick. The WoW stick is an OG one. There's the Fantech. There we go. I think I have to... Does this work with a bit in here? I can't remember. No, not even a little bit. So this goes in here, like this. And then you just carry this whole thing around, which is pretty cool. You can pop... How does this work? I forget. Pop that out. That's the actual screwdriver. And then you pop this thing out, and this is what holds all of your bits. I mean, dude, that's pretty cool. Put that right there. Rechargeable USB Type-C. It's probably dead. Yeah, it's dead. Boom. That's not bad, man. That one's pretty cool. That's not what I was talking about, though. But that is the brand. Okay, I think we're ready for our GPU. Shall we? Let's get this GPU locked in. Where to get that? Amazon. Fantech is all over Amazon. All over. I need 2 screws. Or wait, do I? No, I don't. Okay. What do you think about the Toasty Bros? I like those guys. I've spent some good time with them over the years at various events and whatnot. I would really like to go to their studio. I haven't been to their place of operations, but I mean, I like them. There we go. There's the Asus Tough Gaming RTX 5070 Ti. If you missed the intro of this stream, we were basically just trying to, or I tasked some people at ZTT to build the parts list for this sim racing rig, because we didn't have enough time to order parts and whatnot. This, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe this is the 5070 Ti that was sent to us for a launch day review that we never ended up using for anything. I'm not a huge fan of the color scheme. This is going to look a little funky inside this build. I wish they would have given me that all black 9070 XT that I have. That would have looked so much cleaner, and I may actually swap that out tomorrow, if we're being honest, but we can plug this in here for now. I think I actually will switch to the 9070 XT though. That GPU will look even better in here. Okay, like so. Give you some GPU installation action here with the sim rig in the background. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's probably gonna have some major sag too. That's a heavy car, man. Definitely the 9070 XT. Yeah, that gray is sticking out like a sore thumb, man. That does not... I mean, don't get me wrong, it still looks good, but like that's... I wouldn't call that tier S aesthetics or anything. Yeah. I think they did a pretty good job with the parts list of everything except for the GPU. We talked about the GPU at some point, and I think I said we could use it. I kind of regret that. It's not... Got a little sag there. We'll fix that with a sag bracket or something. Not the best aesthetic. I'm not going to leave it like that. Not to be ungrateful. Still a very nice system. But we are going to, I am going to swap that out for the 9070 XT. We'll make that look just a little bit better. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I believe that GPU comes with a support brace. Can you put it on a fan though? That's the question. Because there's fans directly below it. Just pull these cables down a little bit. Not with reverse blade. Yeah, that's a tough spot to put. To put any type of sag bracket. This is gonna close like this. Actually, like this. There we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Other than the GPU, that doesn't look all that. Dude, that would look so much better with an all black card. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend that I like the design of this build. We'll swap that out tomorrow for an all black. This right here, I know some people are like saying like, Zach, shut up, like it's still a 5070 Ti. This right here though is exactly why it was sitting on our inventory shelf, because the all gray GPU is just, unless if you're building a gray and black system, it just doesn't match well with a lot of builds. So this was fun while it lasted. When this stream is over, I'm literally gonna uninstall this and put in the 9070 XT. But that is going to, or tomorrow, because it's at the office, but that is going to conclude the sim racing build for now. Oh, the case does have a support bracket. I forgot about that. Yes. It's probably way too late to... Yes, it does. It's right there. Is that adjustable from the back? Can't tell. Yeah, we might be able to actually... Because I'll that's worth the time now, because I'll need that for the 9070 XT. Oh, it is adjustable from the back. Let's go. Wow, that's actually very convenient. Fennec Jason with the 20. I think I just say Jason usually. With the $25 dono and no message. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, look, we can just adjust it from right here. Watch this. See that sag? No more. No more sag. You can just do it right from... Actually, I need a screwdriver. Just pull that up right from here. Does that look better? Are we not sagging out? Are we still sagging? I can't tell. Is that the camera? Hold on, I gotta see this in real life. Did that fix it? Paint the GPU? No, we're gonna swap the GPU. It's good. Yeah, that's straight. Kind of looks like the card's bending a little bit. Now, there's room to come up. There's room to come up a little bit. A little bit of room here. Loosen that up a little bit. And then... There we go. Why not use the VR headset for your sim rig? It's a good question. It's just too much setup. VR is not like a... I mean, I know there are some games, and if you get the right setup, you can make it very plug and play friendly. But like VR is just not, especially VR sim racing. It's not as plug and play as I want it to be. And I'm a dad that has sleeping kids upstairs when I'm sim racing, and I can't get that's why I like speakers. I don't even like wearing headsets and IEMs and whatnot, because I can't hear what's going on in my house. I need to make sure we're staying alert at all times. Dad life and whatnot. So it just doesn't really work for me too well. B Murray with the 7-month resub. Thank you. Bingo with the 2-month resub. Baya with the 10-month. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have you thought about earbuds? Yeah, I really like. I have the Steel Series Arctis earbuds, and you can just put one in at a time. They work very well. I do like those. Is this top 3 easiest builds? There's definitely an easy one, yeah. I don't know about top 3. Did you like the app I sent in the Discord server yesterday? I'm not tracking. Can I see how the all black build would look with tempered glass on? Yeah. I mean, this is not all black because of our not all black GPU. This is a tinted glass side panel though. So we will probably lose some serious, yeah. That is very blacked out. Very dark. Oh my, oh yeah, you can't see in there at all, man. That's a pretty aggressive tint. Most case manufacturers have not been going with that heavy of a tint. Peel? No, I'm not peeling now. No. That tinted window will get you stopped by the cops. Not in Texas. Not in Texas, they don't care, man. You could go limo tint down in Texas, I think, and they don't care. That's actually a lot better. You know, that is true. Actually, hold on. Hold on a second. I might be Ow, dude, why is there no, like... There's no... Is there no feet? Those are very, very low feet. I don't remember the last time that I put a PC down and it smashes my finger. The feet are usually way higher than this. I mean, this isn't even close. I'm smashing my fingers under here. Yeah, hold on. I'm actually thinking about the aesthetics here. Maybe I don't switch to the 9070 XT. I don't think I will. Because this is one of those builds where it's going to be hidden. We got the very dark tint here. So you can't even... Yeah, this might be... I always look for excuses of where to hide my not so good looking cards. Remember that 4080 MSI Super, the cheese grater, that's still in my server rack. We're still hiding that one. This might be the spot to hide this. Yeah, actually, I think I will keep it like that. Glad somebody said that. That's a good idea. That 4080 is amazing. I wholeheartedly disagree. Calling the tough model ugly is crazy work. I don't think that's a weird take, to be honest. I don't think my take is weird. I'm not saying it's ugly. There are just way better options. It's gray. I'm designing, or tried to design, an all black system. A gray GPU does not look that good. But I can hide it. I can hide it in a build like this, so I no longer really care about it. Yeah, I like it. I love that card, not gonna lie. I think the card by itself looks good. It's just hard to match it with the gray and the silver. Spray paint? No, I ain't got time for that. Actually, I am spray painting some PC components tomorrow. That's on the schedule. On Thursday, I'm putting together for Thirsty Thursday on the stream, I'm putting together a $650 budget build for an upcoming YouTube video. I got to spray paint a part for that one. Whole dark gray build, it would look great. I agree. We did do that. For one of our limited edition builds during the GPU shortage it was called Blade Dance. It was specifically, or it was intentionally a black and gray PC. We had a gray-ish GPU in a mostly black system, but we had gray RAM and black and gray cable extensions, and it looked really good, and it sold quick. That a lot of people, I was afraid, like, once I saw it, like, it didn't look intentional. It was like, it almost looked accidental gray and black, but people like that one. That one sold very quickly. Yeah, one of the things we want to do on the website, which I don't have yet, is I at least want to have like a quick gallery that shows all of our previous limited edition PCs. We don't showcase that at all, especially since we did the website migration. There's no way to see that Blade. I got a picture of Blade Dance, though. I have it on the server. We can look at it. Nobody else can. It's not anywhere online, but it is on our server. ZTT builds. Limited edition. Blade Dance. There it is. Edited. Okay, here we go. I can show you, man. I got it. Here is exactly what I was talking about. That is the intentionally black and gray. See, we got the black and gray cable extensions up here. The gray, you can't really see it in this picture, but the gray RAM, the CPU cooler had black, white, and gray. That one sold very quick. I was afraid that it didn't look like intentional enough. But yeah, that one did pretty good for us. There you can see the gray of the RAM here. Yeah, a lot of people like that one. Perhaps a 50 Shades of Grey PC for the ladies? Come on, man. Skyrat with a 500 bit, he says, I just found a forgotten kit of Corsair DDR5 32 gig 6000 megahertz RAM in my desk I bought for $80 a year ago. It's going for $190 now on Amazon. Hashtag time to build. Nice. That is a great find. Great find. Height X50 case for the ladies. Okay, everyone keeps talking about the Height X50. I know we looked it up one stream, but I can't remember which one it is. The height, I think I know. The Height X50. Yeah, dude, this dude, nobody's gonna be able to convince me that this is a good looking case, man. I just saw a, who did a video? I think it was like a Hardware Canucks video, maybe? Somebody just made a video talking about how this case is perfect or something. Like, come on, man. That is the most obnoxious case that I've ever seen. Easily top 5 most obnoxious case. No way, man. There's no way. Who made the video? I haven't watched the video. Maybe the thumbnail is just clickbait. I saw somebody very happy with it. Height X50. Oh wow, there's a lot of videos. Gamers Nexus, the weirdest case so far. That's a proper title. Paul's Hardware. Oh, there we go. This is what I was talking about. Hardware Canucks. This case just rewrote the rules. I don't know what that means. I haven't watched it yet. But somehow they rewrote the rules with that case. I haven't watched any reviews yet. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Ugly for men, attractive for girls. It has curvy edges and the attributes of cute. I mean, that's a lot of stereotyping for one sentence, but I don't even know if I agree with that. I don't think it looks, or I don't, maybe, I don't know. I think it just looks weird. I wouldn't use that case for a dog food bowl. I mean, you like, we don't have to be disrespectful here. That might be taken a little far, man. The PSU is intaking hot air. It's so bad. Oh, is that a top-mounted power supply? Oh, wow. We haven't seen those for a while. Dude, that case is ugly, man. I would take it for free. Frigid Foxy gifting out a tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. Oh, we got ourselves a second little hype train going. Thank you. Exodia with the 300 biddies. Trail Tech also with the 300 biddies says, what's your opinion on the AMD driver backpedal? I haven't made a video on it yet. There's every video I see a couple comments asking where our AMD driver video is. I don't know why I'm stalling on it, to be honest. I haven't gathered my honest thoughts about it yet. I am trying to not be impacted by my fellow YouTuber friends, or just fellow YouTubers that aren't friends, that are making it like a huge deal, to be like outraged and whatnot. I'm trying not to be affected by that. I don't have a coherent thought yet about it. We've been discussing it a lot at work, and we had to plan this because we sell a PC with the RX 6600 in it. So it's like I was not thinking about my video first. We went straight to the drawing board of, can we continue to sell an RX 6600 PC? So I haven't even really had time to think about outside of that perspective. It's a weird situation. The one thought that came to me on Friday when the initial article came out saying that they weren't going to be supported is I legitimately didn't even read the art. I mean, Friday was a busy day. That wasn't the only reason I didn't read it. But one of the main reasons I didn't read it was because I thought to myself real quickly, there's no way that that's legit. It was like, in my mind, whenever I saw the headline and then like people in the office were forwarding it to me, I was thinking to myself, there's no way AMD is actually that dumb. And I kind of just like put it aside. I was like, let's just see what else happens, you know? And then they backpedaled, and yeah, I don't know. I might make a video about it. I'm not sure. I just don't know how I feel about like the whole AMD backpedaling thing. I don't know yet. I'm still gathering my thoughts. Oh my god! The Groovy Banana with the 20 tier 1 gifted subs. My goodness. That is a lot. That is very groovy of you. My goodness. 20 tier 1 gifted. Dude, I was about to end the stream, man. Thank you very much. That's crazy. It's 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's about time to wrap this up, man. I gotta go to bed. That was a little too groovy. I feel bad leaving after that. Z with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Yeah, that's a lot, man. Looking to build my first PC. It's going to be Mini ITX. Best of luck, man. Just remember that Mini ITX builds require more research and finger dexterity. Those are the two things that you gotta... The two reasons why it's more difficult. Just prepare yourself for that. I don't think I've ever seen the hype train at level 7. Oh, man, we've had some bangers. I don't know what our record is, but 14, 15, something like that. We've had some. You guys have gone absolutely crazy sometimes. 5:53 a.m. No rest for the wicked. Wow. I don't know if that's early or late, but nice. I heard violence and duct tape works on mini ITX builds. Sometimes that's all you can do, man. Oh my, Trail Tech. Let's go. 5 tier 1 gifted subs, man. Thank you very much, Trail Tech. Level 14 at 49% is the record. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I only ever know what level we're going. Like, I'm pretty sure Twitch shows me what level we're trying to get. I still have yet to figure this out after streaming for 5 years. I'm pretty sure the level that I see is the level that we're trying to get to. So that would make sense that I thought we got to level 15. Because we actually only got halfway through 14. That would be my guess. I have actually no idea if that's what happened, but that would make sense. What do you think about the Arctic Extender VG case? I liked it. We did an ad on it. It looks very nice. I wasn't the one that built in it, though. Somebody else at ZTT built in it and then gave me their thoughts. And then I looked at it. Aesthetically, it looked great. I didn't physically build inside of it, though. Please tell me the best CPU and GPU combination for a gaming PC under 500. Dude, under 500 is really tough, man. Under 500, that's really tough. I definitely go used if you want to spend that kind of money on a complete build. Under 500 for everything? That's probably going to be like a... I don't think you could get a 5700 XT in there. Maybe. There's probably a way to get a 5700 XT in like a 3600. Maybe. Probably not. Maybe like an RTX 2060. Somewhere around there. That's tough, man. That's tough. I'd definitely go AM4. Either 3600 or 5500. And then... I mean, it depends on how many deals you get and whatnot. Maybe like a 1660 Super. You might have to go down there for like $100. Something like that. That's tough. That's tough. At that point, you are flirting with the, should I just buy a console? Mentioned a dark gray build. What color cables would you use to complement? A darker orange, maybe. They make orange. They make orange cable extensions. Whenever we design a build for ZTT, I mean for YouTube, I just do whatever I want to do. But whenever we design a build for our pre-builds at ZTT builds, I can't go super aggressive on the aesthetics like orange, especially like an all black build with orange, because that can significantly lower the amount of people that are interested in it. Not to say that we don't ever like use colors, but I try to limit the amount of times that it's something drastic like that. Like we have our Voyager PC now. I showed this off during the last stream. We sold out of these over the weekend. I was very happy, but we have this Voyager PC, and this is specifically like a themed build. Like if you don't like light blue, black, and space themed, you're not even gonna look twice at this one. But if you do like that theme, then this could be an absolute banger for you. So I don't try to go super heavy on these types of builds. A lot of our PCs just appeal to everybody. Black, RGB, white, RGB, all black, black and wood grain, etc. I just try to be a little bit selective. The black and the orange would be... We do want to make an orange build. We already have some ideas for an orange build, but not right now. Is that vinyl? Yeah, it's vinyl. My wife actually does all of that, which is really cool. Tranquility looks cool. Tranquility is actually coming back, and we just got our shipment of cases today. They probably built a few already. Tranquility has been out of stock for like 2 months now. Nobody could get us this Montec King 65. We got like half a pallet of them, and once they're gone, we're done. We're gonna move to Tranquility V3. Because we got to switch to a different case. We are actually, I'll show you this right now. Tranquility will eventually switch to, what was it called? This is the next possible Tranquility case. The Fantex XT View. We really like the Fantex XT. That's our Shadow Strike PC right now. This is the thermal, or the, what's it called? The fish tank version of the XT Pro. It's called the XT View. We're waiting on one of those. We're going to test that out to see if that can be the next Tranquility case. Just because that Montec King 65 is, we couldn't buy it anywhere. It was very annoying. Do a Y60 build? I would, but I don't want to ship vertically mounted GPUs. We've done it before, but if I can help it, I won't. Shipping vertically mounted GPUs, that's tough, man. That's tough. A lot of damage can happen with the vertically mounted GPUs. Montec King 95 Pro is still the best case out there. I disagree with that. I like the 95 Pro, but it's also huge and heavy. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I gotta rest up. Thank you guys very much for the chill Tuesday live stream. Appreciate you guys all being here. Shout out to the mods for keeping the chat in decent shape tonight. We appreciate your service. Thank you guys very much for all the subs, gifted subs, and whatnot. Of course, we're still running the Gaming PC giveaway, so make sure you hit follow. Rack up those points before December 4th. And then I'll definitely be live on Thursday for a Thirsty Thursday episode, building a budget PC this time. And hopefully I can tell you that the sim racing rig is set up and good to go by then, because I think that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. And as another final reminder, if you happen to be living in Pittsburgh, I understand most of you aren't, we are hiring a PC builder here at ZTT HQ if you're interested. But other than that, hopefully you guys all have a good rest of your night. Thank you very much for your viewership, hanging out while I build this PC. Always appreciate you guys' support. So have a good rest of your night, guys. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you guys on Thursday.